All right, guys, let's get underway. Welcome to the webinar. Depending on where you're tuning in from tonight, it could be 10 o'clock Eastern time in the US, 10 p.m. on the Wednesday night. If you're here in Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, Queensland, it'll be 12 o'clock lunchtime on Thursday. So this will be our weekly webinar that we run every single week, in addition to our opportunity webinars, which are done every single Monday night. We do ones at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time and then Western Australian time afterwards, followed by a Chinese presentation as well. So I got a lot of the bases covered, and then Thursdays at this time will be JFire training for our team. So, 12 o'clock's a good time because we can touch people on all parts of the globe. Very hard to get a global webinar at a time that suits everybody, but this time is pretty good here in Australia. People that are working from home can get on it. 12 o'clock, people can get on it in their lunch break. People in the US can get on it in the evenings, and we'll also record them and send out the recording to people as well. So some exciting things happening with JEUNESSE at the moment, no question about that. Record weeks, record months, record sales with distributors, countries all over the place. We just officially were recognized as the fastest growing network marketing company in the DSA in the USA. So fastest growing in the US, and I dare say fastest growing here in Australia. We've gone from about 1 million a month last month to 2 million in sales this month. So I'm having my record month, and I know a lot of other people are as well. Today we're going to be talking about Jbuilder, the Jbuilder system. I'm going to run through a presentation that I did up on Gold Coast, Queensland at our Australian conference. And what I really want you guys to do on this webinar is to take a lot of notes, even have your Jbuilder open whilst you're watching this webinar so you can do it step by step. So by the end of this webinar, my real goal for you, if you are sitting in front of your computer, is to have your Jbuilder set up. Now you can set it up any which way you want. I'm going to show you how I've got mine set up, and it's been, I've trialed and errored a lot of different ways, and this way that I've got set up at the moment is really going fantastic for my conversions and enrolling people into JEUNESSE. So I'll show you that, and I'll show you through a PowerPoint presentation. Then I'm actually going to go live and show you on the internet live as well. So by the end of the presentation, you should have it all ready to go. We'll have a bit of question time at the end. I'll record it, and then from now on, if people want to set up their Jbuilder, we can just send them this recording and they can do it from home step by step of the way. Press pause when they need to, press play when they need to. Can't get it wrong. So what I like to do in my network marketing business, after being in the industry for 15 years, full-time, 6-figure and above for the last 8 years, is you've got to keep your network marketing business simple. All right, there's no question about that. When the top network marketers were asked in a survey the number one secret, that's what they said: keep the business simple. The opposite of duplication is complication. So you've got to keep everything as absolutely as simple as you possibly can. And so what I love about Jbuilder, once it's set up, you don't need to know anything about internet marketing, anything technical. As long as you can check your emails, you're going to be able to use the Jbuilder system to your advantage. So a really fantastic way to go about it, because you can't ignore the possibilities of being online. You might be able to make 100 phone calls a day. You might be able to visit 8 people face to face. But if you get really good at marketing your Jbuilder system, then you can do 1,000 presentations a day. Very leveraged presentation, working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, following up on your behalf with automatic email responders, having people join you on Facebook, and I've enrolled lots of people through this means. So we're going to explain the Jbuilder system in detail. We'll do it step by step, and we're going to show you how it can benefit your business as well. So a few updates and improvements since the Jbuilder system came out. It's really built by some IT guys. It's not built by network marketers. And so what we're doing, being in the field, using the Jbuilder system, is every month giving feedback to the company on how they can improve the system. So when it first came out, it didn't have a means for someone to literally join JEUNESSE. So if they liked what they saw, how about having a join JEUNESSE button where they go to your website and sign up themselves? How good would that be to wake up and have 5 new distributors in the morning because they've joined up themselves? Have a phone number area where they can put their phone number in so we can actually call them, and the videos that we want on the presentation, etc., etc. So we've got the phone number capture page in there now. On your capture page and your main page, we have the Join Jeunesse button. We can choose the videos we want. The social media posts, we can see exactly what posts we can have come up on our social media, whether we have it automatically or manual, once a week, twice a day, and that's a cool little tool. Google Analytics is just something I've put on my Jbuilder so I can see what link people are coming from, what website they're coming from, so I know what marketing is working. We can now put in the time zone of where we live and the currency where we are, so people know exactly what the cost and time are if they want to contact us. And we have 24 new social media sites that you can also include. So people, if you are doing YouTube videos or you are on Instagram, those sort of things, people even have more way to find out more about you. Because remember, we want to keep the business simple, but we also need to remember it's always going to be a people business, a relationship business, a like business, and a trust business. And that doesn't matter how advanced technology gets. Network marketing always has been and always will be that relationship business. The great things about social media sites like Facebook and YouTube, etc., is that people can find out about you. They can see what you look like, what your family looks like, what you're all about, how you talk, all those things. They can make up their mind whether they like you, trust you, whether you're going to add value to them, whether you're a good networker, through your videos, through your social media posts. And that's why it's so important to have a really positive and professional social media presence. So let's have a bit of a look at those things in a bit more detail. New phone number capture page. So if you see there on your capture page, what it used to have was just your first name, last name, email. And that's great because they can auto respond to their email address. We can send them emails, but as we all know, emails are down in the 1% of response rate. We really want a phone number to be able to call them and connect with people. So we've got the phone number in there, and we can even SMS them as well through the system. And that's on your main site as well as your capture page as well. You've got the little Join Jeunesse button up there now on your main Generation Young site. So if people love what they're seeing, going through all your videos, they go, you know what, I'm just in here, I've seen enough. They can literally click on Join Jeunesse, fill in the application form, order product, and away they go. We can now choose what videos we want. So do we want the Monopoly video? Do we want the Scrabble video? Do we want the Affinity video? Do we want the 14-minute video on our capture page when people first come to see what we've got on Jbuilder? And I'll show you what I've got set up and how to do that. But that's really awesome to be able to have. On the social media post now, you can actually see the icons there of what you're going to post. So rather than just see a description or a headline, you go, okay, that's a really cool post from Albert Einstein, or that's a really good post from Bill Gates that I want to put on there. And you could actually say, I want to put a post on once a month, or I want to put a post on once a day, and it'll automatically do that for you through to your Facebook, Twitter, etc. You could also say, hey, I want to actually have 3 generic posts, motivational posts, motivational quotes, some sort of wise words of wisdom, and then I want one specifically about Jeunesse, and then 3 more generic posts, and then one about Jeunesse. So you can have that set up on automatic pilot for attraction marketing and then talking about your business. Because remember, in social media, you don't want to be going Jeunesse, 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 Jeunesse. Products, 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 products. It takes away the curiosity. When people are going, I wonder what that guy is. He's always down the beach. He's always having a great time. He's always at great live events. He's making good money, great lifestyle. They're going to contact you. They're going to send you an inbox message saying, I don't know what you're doing. I just want to be part of it. But if you're always putting Jeunesse this, Jeunesse that, Jeunesse products, they'll go away and Google Jeunesse, and they'll go join with a local leader, or they'll join with another friend, or they'll make up their own mind and never contact you. So you want to keep it generic, curious, add value to someone. You want to be that attraction person without actually telling them exactly what you're doing. I sort of go, 1 in 10 posts, I'll put in something about Jeunesse. So if you really scour through my newsfeed, you'd be able to find out what company I'm in, but it is pretty tough to find out. But I get so many messages every week about, what are you doing? I just want to be part of it, and that's what I'm aiming for. Google Analytics, there I've got that put in so I can get feedback to everyone on what's working the best. New time zones, so literally when you're setting up your business, your Jbuilder, you just put all your details in, add your time zone, so you haven't got US people calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning and vice versa, of course. All the new social media sites there, so AIM, Delicious, Flickr, Google plus MySpace. So does MySpace still exist? Technorati, upcoming, YouTube there, Skype, Dig, all the different social medias that we've got. So that's all the new things that are there, but let's get you started. Let's get you set up step by step by step. All right, even if you're non-technical, as long as you know how to log into your back JEUNESSE office, you're going to be able to follow this and get it through right. So it's very important to understand what your Jbuilder link is. If you want to say to people, just go to my website and check out what I'm all about. One of the big gaps that I always found in network marketing for the everyday average person, unless you were an amazing speaker, an amazing salesperson, unless you've had 5 years experience, was people got passionate about the products, they got passionate about the industry, the people, they would talk to people, and people would say, yeah, you know what, that sounds really cool. Love to make some extra income on the side. It's stem cell technology. That sounds great. Love to trust. Can you tell me more about it? What exactly is it? That was the gap. The next thing the person said was, they just didn't know where to go from there. Can you tell me a bit more about it? What do I do from there? So people would tend to blabber on. Can you tell me a bit more about it? And they'd start talking about stem cell technology, 5-year-old company, Orlando, stem cell, 100 countries, and just talk and present to a total stranger that has met a line in the supermarket, and the person couldn't get away quick enough. So what's the answer then? Up until now, we've really been able to go, okay, look, you know what? I'll grab your email details and I'll send you a link to the webinar on Monday night. And that's really where you're going to get the most information exactly about what this JEUNESSE thing is that I've just told you about. And that may or may not have worked. They may not have got on. What you can do with this Jbuilder is if someone says, sounds great, can you tell me more about it? Sounds great. What exactly is it? You can literally give them this Jbuilder URL. Okay, you want to try and grab their details as well so you can give them a call later on, because most people lose your business card, forget about it, don't get on. So grab their details always, but whack this on a business card, put it in newspaper ads, put it on social media, put it on flyers, absolutely plaster it everywhere, because it doesn't matter. If people actually go to your link and they put their name, email, phone number in, you're going to get notified that they do, and that qualifies them. So if you've spoken to a person in a lineup of a supermarket, given them your business card with username.generationyoung.com on it, you get home 20 minutes later and you see that some person called Roz Smith has logged in. There's their name, there's their email, there's their phone number. You don't know who that person is, but maybe it was that person in the lineup at the supermarket. You give them a call. Hey, yeah, how do you know I logged on? I just met you in the supermarket. I was very curious. I am looking for something to do from home, so I'm checking it out right now. And they're very, very qualified. You can talk to them about all their questions and enroll them. So your URL for your Jbuilder is your username.generationyoung.com. Okay, the other one you can use is username.generationyoung.com/register, and I'll show you the difference of those in a minute. Okay, don't put username. It's amazing. I do have to clarify that. How many people have got username.generationyoung.com on their business card, and they wonder why it doesn't work. So it's not username, it is your JEUNESSE username. So whatever you use for your JEUNESSE back office, okay, .generationyoung.com. So that's your URL for Jbuilder, which is obviously different to JEUNESSE. JEUNESSE is your corporate website where you're enrolling people, looking at buying product, you're checking out your cycles, all those sorts of things. It's not a website that's going to capture information or tell you if anyone looks at it. It's not a website that's going to get anyone excited about joining a business opportunity. It's a corporate professional website. Jbuilder is the sexy marketing website to get people to join. Okay, obviously our JEUNESSE website is username.jeunesseglobal.com, jbuilder.generationyoung.com. So if you were to send someone www.username.generationyoung.com, okay, they would go to this website here, your main website, where they can join JEUNESSE, they can look at all the different videos, they can put their name, email address, phone number in. Okay, but if it's the first time that they've looked at your link. Okay, they won't go to this page, they'll go to your capture page, which we will have set up. If you were to send someone to username.generationyoung.com/register, no matter whether they've viewed your website before or not, they're always going to go to this capture page here. Okay, it's not a bad capture page. We're working on some other ones with the company. But this one, it's going to attract a business person, $26,000 in a week. That sounds great. Generation Young, yep, that all looks good. So it's a good little capture page, but we're working on capture pages for, say, Generation Y, stay-at-home mum, business person, a network marketer, all different niches of people to help that conversion where people are looking at it and going, yes, this is me, this is exactly who I am right now, and this is exactly what I want. I need to find out more information. So we're working on having multiple different capture pages to help that conversion. Okay, so that's that one there with your name, email, phone number. They hit submit and then go to your main page. So if you want to send people to your capture page, okay, that website there will always get them there, okay, /register, okay. That will always get them to that capture page no matter what. If you were to just send them this one, which is a little bit more neat and tidy, okay, that will send them to your capture page as well, as long as you've got your capture page turned on. And we're going to run through step by step on how to do that. But there's a thing under settings that says lead capture. You want to make sure that's switched to on, okay, the green. Okay, you want to make sure you choose phone number. Okay, don't worry about choosing mailing address. If you choose mailing address, people just can't be bothered putting too much writing and you'll just lose opt-ins. So make sure your lead capture page is turned to on. You choose phone number, you click on save, and then even if you just put in username.generationyoung.com, okay, on your business card, Facebook page, or whatever, that means they'll go to your capture page first before they go to your main page. Okay, so they'll still go there, because what their IP address on their computer does, it remembers, this is the first time that I've ever been to this website. So they're going to take you to your capture page. If they've come back again and again and again to check out more information, then they'll go to the other page, the main page with all the different videos. Okay, if your lead page capture is off and you just put your generationyoung.com website there, okay, what it'll do is just send you straight to the main page. And that's okay, but the problem with going straight to your main page here with all the videos is it's got very low opt-ins. Very few people put their name, email, phone number into this page, whereas a lot of them do it for the other page. So we want them to go to the capture page first, get a bit of a teaser, capture their details, and then we want to give them all the information about Jeunesse on our next page. All right, so let's get all that set up for you step by step. That's just a bit of background of how it all works, what's new and what's possible. So I'm going to take you back through I'm going to pretend that you've never jumped on a computer before, you haven't even jumped on your back office, and we'll start from scratch. So if you go to your Jeunesse website, which everyone's got, and you go to back office and log in, okay, that's when you'll see the login, you'll see in the top right hand corner J Tools. Okay, if you just hover over J Tools, come down to Jbuilder, okay, that's going to open up our Jbuilder website. If you haven't set that up yet, what it'll do is it'll take you to a bit of a startup page where it'll ask you to pay for your Jbuilder subscription. It's going to be very expensive, $3.14 per month. So that's what I love about Jeunesse. It was basically about a $40 a month membership to be part of Jbuilder. But Jeunesse said, you know what, we don't want our distributors paying that much, so we're going to take the hit for all of our distributors and pay most of their memberships for them. What was left over was $3.14 for the distributor. So we're very lucky to have such amazing owners and corporate team there. So $3.14, you set that up, pay for it via your wallet or your credit card, and then it'll take you into the setup area where you put your name in, email, phone number, just like setting up a Facebook account or an eBay account. You just put all in the bare essentials. Hey, starting with the display information, very, very simple. Put in your name, first name, last name, phone number there, your email address, and whatever time zone you're in. That's just your information there. Very easy. Step one, save that. Okay, down the bottom of that, you've got what's going to be showing up on your Jbuilder website. Okay, so think about what you want people to see when they come to your Jbuilder. So it might be a specific email that you want people to contact you by, a specific phone number. You can see there, I've just got Aaron Byling, Craig Schultz is who the names are. I've got my phone number in there. I've got a specific Gmail that we use specifically just for Jeunesse. We've got the dollars in there, and it's a little bio. It's really important just to have a little bit about yourself, because remember, people are joining you. Okay, they're joining Jeunesse second, they're joining stem cell technology third, they're joining Make Money fifth, they're joining you. So what have you done in the past? What are you doing right now? Make it sound really nice and sexy, truthful, very important, but, pump yourself up and talk about why you're the sort of person that they should join with. Make sure you've got a profile picture uploaded as well. Okay, remember, relationship business, people business, they want to see what you look like. Don't put a Jeunesse logo there. Don't put a picture of the front of your house. Put a headshot picture of yourself and make sure you hit save there. The next one is just billing. Okay, that'll pretty much be there automatically from when you paid for your Jbuilder, and that'll set that subscription up monthly for you, $3.14. The next one is notifications. Okay, there's been a bit of a change with this. Notifications means if someone goes to your website and puts in their details, where do you want to be notified that via? So what email address do you want to be notified that someone's just visited your Jbuilder? Okay, so what I advise you to do there is put that email address in. Put that email address in, and then click on I want to be notified for every single aspect of someone's visit. So I want to be notified when someone requests more information. I want to be notified when someone clicks on contact returns to site. Okay, so if they come back 2, 3, 4, 5 times, I want to know that they're returning. That means they're very, very interested, very qualified. I always call them up within an hour of them returning to my website as well. I want to get notified if they see a certain presentation. I want to be notified if they register through the lead capture page. So tick every single one of those boxes under send email, and then the email address you put up the top there will be when you get notified of someone visiting your site. Don't worry too much about send SMS text now. The text messages are only working in the US for the moment. They're doing that locally, and then once they put Jbuilder out a little bit more globally, they'll set up a global SMS system as well. At the moment, I think Jbuilder is only available in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, US. So we're very, very lucky. So put your email in and just send email to every single one of those, and save that. So that's your notification. That's a very, very important one to get right. Lead capture is your next one. We touched on that before. Just make sure it's turned to on. Click on phone number and click on save. Okay, so don't worry about why or how. You just got to have that on. Social media, so everyone's on Facebook, so make sure you got your Facebook URL there. Don't put www.facebook.com/Aaron Biley. Just put whatever comes after your /. So whatever your Facebook username is, for me it's Aaron Biley. Twitter the same, it's twitter.com/Aaron Biley. So I just put in Aaron Biley there. Same with LinkedIn. Okay, I put in my username and LinkedIn, and underneath that it has all the other ones as well. Your Facebook. Your YouTube, Skype, all those other ones. Good to have your Skype in there because a lot of people will try and contact you from Skype overseas as well. Okay, email service settings, another very important one. This is where your autoresponder emails will come from. Okay, so somebody puts their name, their email address in, their phone number in, straight away the next day they're going to get an automatic email responder from you. Okay, they're already written. There's about 10 of them written in the system, and that keeps sending your prospects emails, okay, on your behalf automatically, so that you can stay in the forefront of their minds, okay, because it's very quick for them to forget about, they might be looking at all sorts of different money-making opportunities from home. They've opted into your website and 5 other ones, and they've forgotten about it the next day if they don't like what they see. So, of course, we want to phone them up. We all do training on the phone. We know that's where it's at. But a reminder, the amount of people that have come back and visited my website from an autoresponder is huge. So it's a very important part of it. So you want to put your full email address where it says username. Okay, so for me, craigandaaron@gmail.com. Okay, put the password of your email in there, and then put in your email provider. So for me, it's Gmail. Okay, for you it could be Big Pond. If you're on Hotmail, it's going to be Outlook. If it's on Mac, it's on me. So find your email provider, put that in there. You can do a test email if you want and save that. Now, one thing that most of the email providers are pretty good. They're working fine. The Gmail tends to be a bit tricky because of the security settings are pretty high. So what I found with my Gmail was I put my Gmail in there, the password, and the first autoresponder that got sent out to somebody, Gmail have picked it up as being suspicious activity because Sound Concepts is based in Washington in the US. I'm sitting here in Melbourne. So what Gmail automatically has done is gone, someone's trying to hack your account from Washington. They're trying to steal your password and send emails. And so they blocked it. Okay. What you need to do there, if you're getting an error message, I just went into my Gmail. I changed my password. I came back here and re-entered my new password, and it's been working fine ever since. So if you're on Gmail and you do find that's an error message, change your password, put your new password in, and that should fix it there. Every other email setting seems to be pretty good. The autoresponders, what I've chosen in the midterm is opportunity-focused emails for every aspect. So no matter what lead capture page they're doing, if they watch the presentation, I want to focus on business people, entrepreneurs, people that want to make money, to duplicate, to build a huge business, for where I want to take my income, lifestyle, and Jeunesse business to. So I've chosen opportunity-focused emails. If you're in the salon game, beauty salon, you're just after a few $100s a month, you're really passionate about the products, you might want to go with product-focused emails. But for me, opportunity-focused autoresponder emails to them. So that's the type of autoresponders that they're going to send out on your behalf. Okay, and that's about it. Other settings, you just choose English. If you're trying to enroll someone through China or Russia, actually I don't think Russian's in there yet, but there's a few different languages that you can choose that'll put all that information into a different language. Fantastic stuff. And the last one, mobile app access code. Okay, what this is, you can actually put this whole system, this whole Jbuilder on your phone as an app as well. So if you've got a Samsung, an iPhone, whatever smartphone, go to your app store, look for Jbuilder, download Jbuilder onto your phone. When you open it up, it's going to ask you for a password. Okay, your password is not your Jeunesse password. It is this access code that everyone's got individually. You put that access code in. Only ever going to ask you for it one time. Once it's installed, it's installed. And then you can run Jbuilder from your mobile phone. So that's what that's there for. And that's pretty much it, guys. You're all set up in regards to the information on your website. You can go through and do the other ones, but they're all done through that display information. So you should have already uploaded your profile photo. You've already put in your social networks. You've already put in where you want to be notified. You've already done your email settings, and you've already done the app on your phone. So all of that is done under the one display information. So when I'm setting it up with people or for people or instructing them how to do it, really I just say go to your display information, set all that up, and that's pretty much all done. You don't need to make it more complicated than that. You are all set up, ready to go. So I'm going to show you how I've got mine set up now specifically. So what capture page do they go to? What video do they see? When they go to the next page, what's the series of videos that they see? And I've had a bit of a play around with different orders of things, and this is what I've found to work the best to get conversions. So what we want to do is we want to customize your Jbuilder so it's working the best that we can possibly get it to work. Okay, so once it's all set up, done exactly what we've just done there, the next thing I want you to do, this is very, very, very important if you're going to be using this system, is to click on My Sites up the top, click on Customize My Sites. Okay, that's going to bring you to this little page here with a little capture of a website, and your URLs down there down the bottom, preview, template. I want you to click on the bottom left-hand corner, Customize. Okay, we click on that. It's going to take us through a 4-step process, okay, of when we go to your username.generationyoung.com/register, what is the video that automatically plays there? Because we can choose from a range of different videos. When they put their name, email, phone number in and hit submit, what's the next page that they see? What's the first video, the second video, the third video, etc. So for example, let's say again that you're really product orientated. You might show the product video on the capture page, 1 or 2 minutes. When they put their details in and go to the next page, the first video that they see might be the stem cell video, followed by the mask video, followed by the nutritional products. So you might choose those videos if you're very product orientated. Maybe you're looking at salons or personal trainers or something. Again, for me, I'm targeting business people, money people, entrepreneurs, networkers, go-getters. So this is what I've got set up. When they go to my main page, the first video that they see Okay, so this is not the first page they see. This is not the capture. This is the second page. So they should change this from, they should change step 3 and step 1 around. But anyway, this is what I've got set up. I've got the secret of JEUNESSE video as number 1. So all you do on step 1, this left-hand side here will be blank. Okay, if it's not blank, just click in the crosses and delete them all. Okay, and you'll see all the videos over here on the right-hand side. Luminesce, 30 days, JEUNESSE Diamond Lifestyle, etc. When you click on that little box, okay, you want to click it in order of the videos that you want people to see. So what I've got first is the secret of JEUNESSE, the 14-minute video. Okay, and then I've got testimonials. So the freedom and flexibility video, 1 minute 11, that's people talking about testimonials on how the business has changed their life from a financial point of view, from a business point of view. And people hear some of those testimonials and go, wow, that's incredible income. Then I've got the look and feel younger video, which touches on our products. Okay, and then I've got the founders video. So, okay, who's behind this company? Wendy and Randy. Okay, let's talk about stem cell technology with Dr. Nathan Newman. Okay, Finity video, that's a great video. So that's the order of the videos that I've got. Okay, so choose them. Okay, so step 1, secret of JEUNESSE, and put all those videos in if you want to. Step 2, sorry, that's the website that they go to. So that's what it'll look like. The 14-minute video, join JEUNESSE, they can watch all those different videos. Step 2, you don't have to do anything. Okay, so step 2 will be when you see the different headlines. So if I go back a slide, you can see here you've got company, you've got products, and you've got opportunity. So when this is set up, you'll be able to show a certain video when they click on company. So you might choose Wendy and Randy for the company video. Products, you might choose Finity or the stem cell video. Opportunity, you might choose the Monopoly or the Scrabble video or the 14-minute video, for example. Okay, so that's what step 2 is for. That's not set up yet. Okay, so it's only going to be the exact same video that you choose in step 1. So on step 2, you don't do anything. You just skip it onto the next level. Level 3, step 3 is very important. Okay, so this one is the video that people are going to see when they go to your first capture page. So username.generationyoung.com/register. Okay, that's the video that they're going to very first see. So I didn't want to put the 14-minute video on page 1. Because if you're doing Facebook ads or social media advertising, handing out business cards, if you've got people coming to your website for the very first time that you haven't spoken to JEUNESSE about, you have no relationship with, people are not spending 14 minutes on Facebook watching a video. They're just not. They're at work, they're on their mobile phones, they're running around after kids, and they see it's 14 minutes long, they're just not going to watch it. So the reason I've got the 6 ways to get paid video in there, it's 2 minutes 50. Okay, it's under that magical 3-minute mark. Okay, and I really like that's the Monopoly one. If you haven't seen it, go on and have a look at it. You can preview it. I like that one better than the Scrabble one, for example. So when they first come to my capture page, they see that Monopoly video, 6 ways to make income, residual income, 26,000 a week. You can do this on a global scale. That's going to excite business people. It's going to excite first timers. It's going to excite entrepreneurs. It's going to excite go-getters. And for a seasoned networker, it's not really going to excite them because they get all that already. But what they're going to do is go, man, that's a really cool video and this is a really cool system. I'm going to join JEUNESSE for this system. So that's why I've got just a teaser video there, 6 ways to get paid. Go to the next step. And all you got to do on the next step is just click on save down the bottom. Okay, review and save, and that is all set up. Okay, so what we've got there is we've got the capture page done with the 6 ways to get paid. They put their name, email, number in submit, and then they go to your main page where I've got the 14-minute overview. So once they've watched the 6 ways to get paid, put their name, email, phone number in, then they go to my next page, which is a 14 minutes, and then all those different videos that we chose afterwards, Finity, stem cell technology. So they can start to, those videos will automatically play for them on a loop automatically. But if they want to go, okay, the 14-minute video was amazing, now I want to find out a bit more about the nutritional products, they can sift through, find the Finity, or find out about skincare, find out about the company owners, and watch whatever video they want. And hopefully they click on Join JEUNESSE and enroll themselves. But that's also like winning the lottery. All we're after is a qualification and a phone number. Okay, call them up as soon as possible. Say, what's your interest? Product, business, part-time, full-time, couple of hundred a month, couple of thousand. You know, what are you looking at? What's their story? Just ask them a series of questions. What you want to be doing is interviewing them. Okay, not desperately trying to sell them and desperately trying to enroll them, interviewing them to see whether they are qualified to be part of your business. Remember, we have the most amazing business model in the universe. We just happen to have the most amazing company in that amazing business model in the universe. So we're doing them a favor. Okay, they've obviously come to the website for a reason. They've clicked on it from your Facebook post or from a business card. However you want to advertise that link, that's the sexy thing about it. Once this is set up, you don't need to do SEO, banner ads, Google AdWords, Facebook ads. You don't need to do any of that. It's all set up for you. You've got your URL. Go out and hand out 20 business cards a day. Put a little $30 classified ad in the business section of the newspaper every fortnight. You know, real cost-effective, low-budget ways. Flyers, you know, go to networking events and give everyone this URL. And then every morning, wake up and see whether you've got a lead. That could have come from the girl at the deli serving you, the guy that filled up your car with petrol, the networking group, the lineup at the supermarket. You don't know where it's come from necessarily, but now that we have their information, we'll give them a call and talk to them. So you just want to get that URL out there any way you can. Obviously, if you're good at internet marketing, you've got another added bonus of traffic and leads as well. But as long as you can check your emails to see the notifications, we've done training every other way. You know what to say. You've got the scripts. You've got the phone call. You know everything about JEUNESSE. You know how to build rapport. You know how to follow up, get them on a webinar, live event. All that stuff is set up for you. This is a no-brainer. You know, I've set this up for the least technical people in the world who are building a great business offline, but they just wanted to answer to the gap of, can you tell me more about it? Okay, here's my Jbuilder website. Go and have a look. Follow them up. Okay, all they need to do is check their emails and call them up. Very, very simple, not complicated at all, and the system is really powerful and really good and only going to be getting better and better and better. Okay, so if we review that now, okay, what we've got set up is your Generation Young capture page with the Monopoly video. If that's the video you want to choose, that's the one I've got. You choose whichever one you want. They enter their name, email, phone number. Okay, they hit on submit. You will then get an email, okay, which will go to your notification email that you put in. They then get directed to your main Generation Young website, watch the 14-minute overview or whichever video you want them to land on, okay, and they can watch the other videos that interest them. They join JEUNESSE with you, or they click on your Facebook icon, because remember, you've set up your Facebook, so they go to your Facebook page, they add you as a friend, they start to investigate you. Who is this person? You start up a Facebook chat, okay, maybe they add you on Twitter, they look at YouTube, okay, LinkedIn, okay, then you follow them up. Okay, if they're not joined yet or you haven't called them that, they're going to get autoresponders starting the very next day from you. Okay, they're written pretty well. You can change them, add to them as well. Okay, we can now text them, we can email them, we can add them to our drip campaigns, different autoresponders. We can do a to-do list and we can follow them up. Okay, so they are now in our JEUNESSE Venus flytrap. Okay, they can't escape. So the only way that person is not joining you in JEUNESSE, okay, is if they say, stop calling me, get lost, I'm not interested. Okay, as long as you've got their details, okay, make sure you follow them up until they either say no or unsubscribe from you. Okay. All right. The other thing what we'll show you is the presentation builder. Okay, so if you want to stop right now, that's all you really need to know about Jbuilder. If you're not that technical, that is all you need to know. Stop the webinar, save it, come back to it, have it set up. Whack your URL on a business card, get it out there, market it offline, check your emails, call them up. That's really the essence of it. Okay, this here is just a little bit more detailed, but if you're one of those people that's thinking, I'm already a little bit overwhelmed, just that's all you need to know what we've just run through, honestly. Okay, keep it really, really simple. Set it up that way for your team, set and forget. But this way is pretty cool. If you go to prospecting up the top, okay, if you come down to presentation builder, we can actually build a presentation on a separate website, so it'll just automatically come up for us, not on the capture page, not on our main site, but a separate little web page with the exact videos that we want in there. Okay, and I'll show you what to do. So click on Presentation Builder. We then choose the videos that we want, a little bit like in step 1 when we're setting up our presentation. Okay, so we can do how do I spell success, look and feel younger. Again, you just click in the little box, okay, and they'll come up on the left-hand side in the exact order that you click on them. Okay, you'll see them coming up on the left-hand side there. So I've just chose look and feel younger in 1 day, affinity video. Okay, we want to, if you've spoken to the person on the phone in lots of detail and they've just said, look, I'm not interested in the business, I'm flat out being a personal trainer, but I'm really interested in the telomere research and your nutritionals. Okay, so you might just create a presentation with the AM PM video, the affinity video, maybe the propectin video if that product comes back in, anything with nutritional there. So you might not even put any business ones in or any skincare ones in, 25-year-old male. Okay, and then what you can do is you don't have to have a lead capture page for that. You can just leave that blank. You can leave phone number blank because you've already got his phone number, email, because you're already talking to him. If you haven't got those details, I would recommend adding an opportunity capture page. So it'll just go back to the capture page first. Put phone number in there so we can get their details and call them up afterwards. But really, it's just choose the videos, name your presentation. So you can see there, I've just named this presentation Finity. Click on Save Presentation. Okay, we can either send that to the person via email or we can just go and view it. Okay, let's click on View. That's what it's going to look like. Just a real blank canvas with just the videos on there that you've chosen. So you can see on this presentation here, okay, I've got the product video, AM PM video, the affinity video, and I've got the propectin video there. So they can just watch that, and it's the reason you do a presentation build is it's a specific group of videos based on a specific need that person spoke to you about. So a business video, you just put in the business stuff. So I'll show you which ones I've got set up. So they'll just watch those series of videos. They can click on Join JEUNESSE, or they can click on Order Product. They can add you on social media. That's all they can do on this website. They can email you or phone you on your information as well. So really, really targeted to that specific person's needs. So in my presentations, what I've got in there, I've got affinity video, which is literally just Finity. I've got a business presentation, which I think is the Monopoly video, followed by Wendy and Randy, followed by the business testimonials. I think it's just those 3 videos. I've got just a separate one for the 14-minute overview. So if I've been speaking to someone, they're pretty qualified, they just want an overview of everything, the webinar's not on for another week, I'll just send them that presentation just with the 14-minute video. I've got one just for nutritionals. I've got one with just all products, and I've got one for just skincare. So the skincare one, I think, is just a stem cell video, the mask video, and skincare, the Luminesce testimonials. So they're very niche and specific based on what somebody wants. What I normally do there is I click on preview to find the presentation. I can send it in a text. You can even just do it on your phone so they can watch it through their text message on their phone. You can do a QR code on a business card for that specific presentation for a specific group of people, all sorts of things there. So what does it mean for you, this whole system set up now? You've got a 24-hour, 7-day online presentation, automatic follow-ups. You got notifications when you do get leads, so you know that it's actually worked. We've got a system that you can use with confidence. So when people say, okay, tell me more. Okay, what is it exactly? Bang, go to my website and check it out, follow up. You can do that with confidence now. The biggest reason people procrastinate is because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. Number one reason of procrastination, along with confidence. Now you have the confidence to go and tell the world. It doesn't even matter what you say. Just say something, anything. Hey, do you want to make some more money? Hey, do you want to look younger? Hey, do you want the fountain of youth? Yeah, cool. Here's my website. Go and have a look. Next person, next person, next person. You can do that with confidence. If they don't check it out, they don't check it out. Who cares? They've forgotten about you 5 minutes later. If they do, they're hugely qualified. You pick up the phone and call them. It really gives us the confidence on that gap on when they say, okay, tell me more about it, because you don't want to go into full pitch mode telling them all about it if you just met them for the first time. Okay, all the advertising and marketing you can do. So if you do want to run a newspaper ad now, you can lose a lot of money on those sorts of things. if you're not pointing them into the right direction, what I've done in the past is pointed them to a 1300 number with a recorded message. Now you can put your Jbuilder link on there and know that the qualified people are going to go and check it out. You're going to have higher conversions of what to do with people. And the business cards now, instead of just making you feel good, making you feel like you're in business, they become a powerful weapon. They become a very powerful part of your business. So I get this question a lot. You know, I normally say to people to send them a link to the webinar, but the webinar's not on every hour and every day. You know, so if someone's inquiring, you've got a real go-getter, wants more information, it's a Tuesday, and the webinar's not on until Monday, you know, that's a long time for people to go cold. You may never hear from that person again. It's amazing how many prospects turn invisible within 48 hours, right? You guys know what I mean. So what should I do when I email a person? I've had a quick call with them on the phone. They want more information. They live out in the middle of nowhere in Western Australia. They can't get to a live event. They've got no internet connection for a webinar. They're not keen on doing a three-way phone call with you. What shall I give them? Okay, and always remember, go in that sequence of orders, because the formula works. If you've got a relationship with a go-getter and you bring them to one of our live events, they will join. You'll get 80-90% conversion rate at live events. So do anything you can to get people to a live event. Number one, go and pick them up if you have to. Number two, email them the link to the webinar on Monday night. One simple link. Hey, great to chat with you. Really interested. I think you'd be great at this business. Here's the link to a webinar Monday night. Click on it, register right now, and then at 8:30, schedule it in your diary to come on, sit back in the comfort of your own home and watch the live webinar. That will convert the second best. The third best, go and meet them face to face, or get your upline to meet them face to face, or get them on a three-way call with your upline. That will convert the next best. After you've done that, then we can send them an email, okay? Because anything after that drops away hugely. You can send them a recorded webinar, or all I do on the webinars now, on the email, all I ever do once I've got them to a certain stage is I just send them my Jbuilder link. So I'm just telling you what I do, okay, and it's working fantastic for me. What I used to do was send them a link to the Monopoly video. I'd send them a link to the Affinity video. I'd send them a link to Dr. Nathan Newman's Hole in the Face video, Dr. Nathan Newman's Stem Cell video, a link to the compensation plan, a link to my corporate website, a link to Reserve. So I would send them 20 different links, because I'm thinking, man, I just don't want them. They need to see everything. Everything is so fantastic. Which one's going to get them over? And you know what I found? They'd open up the email with 20 different links in a page-long email, and they just didn't get around to even reading the first line. And you know what you're like when you get a big, long email. You go, oh, God, I'll check that out later. And 90% of the time, later never comes. So that's why follow-up is so important. But now, all those videos are in your Jbuilder website. Yeah, the Monopoly one is there, and you capture their email address, name, phone number. They go to the next one. They watch a 14-minute video. They watch Affinity. They can watch them all in one place. So when you send them the email, I just do a real quick personal paragraph. Hey, great chatting to you on the weekend. Based in Adelaide, I'll be over there soon. In the meantime, here's a great link for you to look at and look up more information. And I just put one link in there, and that's it. Okay. Sometimes if I don't know much about them, and I'm not sure which way they're going to go, I'll send them through my Jbuilder link, and I'll also send them through a presentation. Remember how we made a specific presentation? I'll send them through the business presentation and an all products presentation. So I might say, hey, if you're interested in the products, click here. Hey, if you're interested in the business, click here. Okay, and you can see there I've got a little bit.ly link, so it's not so long. So 99% of the time, all I do is send them through my Jbuilder link to find out more information. But that's after they've either been to a live event, a three-way call, or I've spoke to them on the phone, okay, afterwards, not straight away. So go with the formula that converts best. When you're emailing them more information, one link, and you'll find your conversion goes through the roof. Okay, if you do want to send them more links, this is what I do. Okay, if you go to your presentation, let's say, for example, you've got the product presentation. You don't know much about them, so you're going, okay, if you want to find out about products, click on this link. You go to your product presentation that you've created, copy and paste the URL. Look how long it is. Okay, this big long URL that looks, really ugly, unprofessional, and they'll probably look at that and go spam, or I'm not clicking on that big long link. So all you need to do is copy and paste that link into a website called bitly.com. This is just a little trick that I do. This is not a big deal, but this is what I like to do. It's just a bit of a hint for you guys. bit.ly.com. You copy and paste that big long link into this folder here, into this little gap, and it'll shorten it into that bit.ly/UFONLQ. Okay, what that does when they click on that shorter link, it still takes them back to that presentation builder. So you copy and paste that into an email. It just makes it look a bit shorter, sharper, shinier. Just a little hint for you guys there. So we can promote this anywhere and everywhere. Business cards, Facebook, flyers, newspaper ads. Put it on the bottom of your email as a signature. You can send it to them on SMS. You can go to networking events, put it on banners, signs. The key is, you can do it with confidence offline and use the online power to help you build your business. Another little tip and trick, again, going into a little bit more detail of people that are a bit more advanced, if you want to have a real sexy website to be able to put in a newspaper ad or a flyer or on your business card, instead of me having, like, my JEUNESSE username is Dream Team Mentor. Okay, so instead of having on my business card dreamteammentor.generationyoung.com/register, okay, it's not a really sexy website name. Okay, it looks like it's duplicated, so I look like I'm part of a big franchise group or a networking group, or so I haven't created anything myself. It just looks a little bit amateur, a little bit unprofessional, a little bit messy, a little bit long. So people are less inclined to take me seriously and less inclined to go and put that actual website link in. Okay, but it'll still work for you. But if you want something sexier, this is how you do it very quickly. Okay, you go to GoDaddy.com, so you can see it at the top left, GODADDY.com, GoDaddy.com. Find a website name that's available. So you can have a .net, .me, .org, .com, whatever you want. Okay, just get creative and what you want there. Let's say, for example, we've chosen stemcellwrinkleserum.com. Okay, we click on search domain, comes up as available, we buy that. Okay, so you can register that domain. It'll cost you like $10 a year. Very, very cheap to do. Now I own the website, www.stemcellwrinkleserum.com. Okay, I can actually have that on my business cards, which will send people to my Jbuilder. This is how you do it. We log back into our GoDaddy account that we just created with that URL. We click up the top there on domains. Okay, we come down to manage my domains. You see there on the left hand side. Click on manage my domains. Your domains will come up. Now you've only got the one domain name, then it's pretty simple. You just click on that box and you see I've got a few different ones there. So I'm going to click on stemcellwrinkleserum.com. Okay, I'm then going to go up to the top where it says forward. Okay, what you want to click on is forward domains. Okay, so meaning that when they type in stem cell wrinkle serum, it's going to be forwarded to our Jbuilder domain. So click on forward domains. It'll take you to this page here. All right, what we want to do there is click on add forwarding. All right, or add one now. Okay, then it's going to ask us what website do you want us to forward this to. Okay, so then we put in our Jbuilder link. Okay, I want to forward this domain name to dreamteammentor.generationyoung.com/register. I want them to land on my capture page every single time they put in stemcellwrinkleserum.com. Okay, so we put in there which one we want them to land on. You want to have it forward with masking. Okay, if you just have forward only, when they put in stemcellwrinkleserum.com and they go to the website, then your normal Jbuilder link will be up the top. If you do forward with masking, it's always going to look professional, like you created the website, stemcellwrinkleserum.com. So you click on forward with masking, bottom left, click on add. Okay, and then you can put in there a title for your website, a description. You can have keywords if you want to. They're not a big deal at all. So you can see there I've just got stem cell technology, the first and only, wrinkles, anti-aging are my keywords, but they are not a big deal for you. It doesn't even matter if you don't put them in. Okay, and that's it. It'll come up with forward to dreamteammentor.generationyoung.com/register, and we just click on save. Okay, and once you've clicked on save, when they type in stemcellwrinkleserum.com, they're going to go to your Jbuilder website. It looks a lot sexier on your business card, on your Facebook, looks professional. You're going to get bigger conversions. So that's one way that you can do it very cheaply and professionally. What else can Jbuilder do? So that's the main things. Everything else, I reckon, just log in and click around yourself. That's your best way to work it all out, and it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you can add new contacts. You can send videos, so whether any of the JEUNESSE videos or any of the presentations that you've built, you just click on send presentation, click on the contact that's in your Jbuilder and send them the presentation. Your social media posts we talked about, sending text messages. You can use your whole to-do list. So I actually use this system now to manage my list. I used to just have a diary, pen and paper. Then I went to an Excel spreadsheet, extremely professional. Now I just use my Jbuilder system to manage my whole list. So with my contacts, you can see all there the different contacts that I've got. I better get off that page real quick. You guys might start calling them, but all my contacts are in there. So I like to go to the contact, add contact, put in first name, last name, their email address, as much information that I've got for them. And I might have found them on LinkedIn, Facebook, at a networking event, wherever. I'll put them in this system now. Click on Australia and I'll write notes on there. So I'll say, guy in the green shirt at the real estate networking event. We got chatting, seemed like a nice guy, 2 kids, tried network marketing before, is looking for a vehicle right now. And then I might write call on Monday when he's free. So I've got notes in there to remind me of exactly who it is, where I met them, what we spoke about. So when I go to call them, I'm not calling up and saying, hey, how you doing? Do you want to, which guy were you? Where did I meet you? You're not getting very far very fast with building rapport and being professional. But if you call them up and say, hey, how's the 2 kids? How's that real estate? Did you ever do anything with it? Remember, I was the guy that we were chatting about. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, look, I've got something you might be interested in that could really help you out with what you're looking for. It's been working well for me. Have you got a minute? So those notes are very important for you to manage and be professional. You can upload all of your contacts from Gmail or your spreadsheet or wherever you've got your contacts at the moment through these files here. You can do that all into Jbuilder, so you can put in your hundreds or thousands of contacts all in one hit. Okay, and I just manage my to-do list. So, I'll click on this contact and say, hey, make sure you call on Monday, or I'll set a 4-week period of when the last time I called them was to remind me to call them again. So the thing with Excel spreadsheets and diaries and pen and paper is, I'll write notes on when I last contacted them and follow up. But I've had people in my Excel spreadsheet for 2 years that I forgot to call back. So there's no alarm system. There's no, real system to it. So this allows me to show me what I need to do with my contacts. You can send emails from the system. The emails come out the other side looking real professional. Okay, so they look great. They've got the Jbuilder logo and picture of yourself written really neatly. Just looks very professional with professional links. Great way to be able to. So I pretty much, any contacts that I have in my JEUNESSE, in my Jbuilder, I'll email them from the system, not from my normal Gmail account. The autoresponders, if you're really good at being creative and sales and copywriting, you can go and write your own autoresponders. You might want to add one in to have people join you on Facebook. You might want to edit them. You can certainly do that. Just click on autoresponders. There they are there, and you can go through and edit them. If you want to write a separate one, you can write a separate one. If you want to have something that rocks up in their inbox every day for a year, you can go in and write 365 autoresponders yourself. There's no problems with that. Here are your Facebook schedules. We sort of went through that, so that's a really cool aspect of it. And any questions you have, if you're complicated from following this webinar, you're not sure, obviously you can give me a call and anything, but when you're getting 10,000 phone calls a day saying my email's not working, there's not much I can do about that. And you really want to be spending your time building your business, not worrying about your technical Jbuilder issues. A really quick way you can work it out is if you click on training up there on the top right, you've got all different videos to show you every single aspect of what Jbuilder can do. So if you're not sure on how to do emails, just click on the video and it'll take you through step by step on how to do the videos. Your contact page, okay, your dashboard, digital media, your email server settings. So if you're having problems with your email server settings, click on the video and watch that. mastering your business. So you've got all different things on how to capitalize on it properly. Okay, getting your Jbuilder business started. It's going through your numbers game. Treat it like a business. So this stuff here talks about Jbuilder, but network marketing as well. Okay, actually, tap it into your social media. So it's a really good things that all come together in the training videos. Got a couple of webinars that they did back in the beginning that are nice and long. You can follow them. Building a contact list. You got PDF and documents as well as videos as well. And once I've tweaked a few other things, I mentioned this in the Gold Coast, and I don't want everyone emailing me, ringing me, texting me about it just yet. But you can get team access to, for example, I go and write 365 autoresponders, and they're converting like crazy. I'm getting so many signups. My text messages are working great. My presentation builders are working great. Instead of you going and recreating the wheel and wondering what they are, I can actually give you a code. Let's say, for example, it's called JFire. You can then go into your team settings and ask for the code. And whether that's called JFire, whether it's called Aaron, you can put the code in to your join a team, and then you'll be able to get access to all my emails, all my presentations, everything that I've set up in my JBuilder will automatically be in yours by putting that code in. Okay, so don't ask me for it just now. I've got to tweak a few other things before I'm happy to do that, but that'll save you some real time and help you with that as well. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to give you guys access. Just hold on a sec while I grab you an email address. Give me 30 seconds. Okay, guys, so if you do have any further troubles with Jbuilder, your email settings aren't working, something you're not happy with, I'm going to give you a customer service email. His name is Brian McKenna. Okay, his email address is B for Bob, L for Larry, M for Monkey, BLM@soundconcepts.com. Okay, his name is Brian McKenna, and he's a great guy that can help you out with a lot of those technical issues with Sound Concept. Don't go through JEUNESSE customer service because they don't know a whole lot about Jbuilder. Okay, it's been built by a third party called Sound Concepts. You want to go straight to them and they'll get straight onto your problem. So Brian McKenna, BLM@soundconcepts.com for any of the problems. So just real quickly, I think we covered it pretty well in that PowerPoint, but I'll show you that 1, 2, 3, 4 step again, just live. Log it into your back office. It's a bit slower because we're on the webinar. Put in obviously your JEUNESSE username and password. Come up to the top right hand corner. We want to click on J Tools, find Jbuilder, click on that. Okay, and you can see all my contacts here on the right. You can see whether it's been a certain amount of time since I've followed up someone, it'll turn red. So 17th of August, 5th of August, I need to contact that person again. It's giving me an alarm to contact them because it's getting too long in between when they looked and when I followed them up. So that's really cool. But remember that 1, 2, 3, 4 step process to make sure your videos and that all set up to my sites, customize my sites. We come down to the bottom. Okay, customize. Okay, you've got step 1 there. Okay, you can see there I've actually chose the secret of Jeunesse, freedom and flexibility, all those different videos. Look and feel young in one day, Jeunesse founders, Dr. Newman, Finity, Propectin we can probably take out for now, Luminesce testimonials, AM/PM essentials, Jeunesse Kids charity, get to and it's paid for you, how do you spell success? So that's the order of videos that I've got in my website. Page step 2, you don't need to worry about. Step 3, capture page. 6 ways to get paid. Okay, click on next step, save. Step 4, all the way down the bottom, it'll give you an example of the capture page there. Save changes. Okay, so then if I go now to if I want to open it up and go to my website, www.dreamteammentor.generationyoung.com. Now, because I've been to this website a billion times, my IP address is going to remember it and just take me to the main page. So I'll just take you to the capture page, register. Okay, and we can see there that the 6 ways to get paid video automatically comes up. It'll be exactly the same page for you guys. Okay, make $26,000 in just 1 week. La-di-da-di-da, no startup loans, get paid every time a sale is made as your team grows. Unlimited potential. The video that comes up is my Monopoly 6 ways to get paid. I really like that video. All right, there it is. And we put in the email, phone number. Okay, so let's do a trial there. We got Mickey Parsons, that's just a made up name, email address, phone number. Okay, they'll click on submit. Okay, where should I send more information to these ways to get paid? And because we've set up the next page, okay, we see here generationyoung.com. Okay, we see here that they can join Jeunesse. The 14-minute video comes up straight away, followed by the testimonials, followed by products, Wendy and Randy, AM/PM. So this is where the videos just keep on looping one after the other after the other. They can also just choose the videos down the bottom based on specifically what they want. They can pan across, sort out the videos. All the information they ever need to know about Jeunesse is right there in professional full HD videos. We look professional, we look sexy, we look great, we look exciting. Straight away, I'm hoping they just come up the top here, click on join Jeunesse, enroll themselves, and away we go. So that's how I've got it set up. They can give me a call on the phone number up the top, which happens quite a bit. They can opt in for more information. That's how we've got it set up, guys. So if you put that URL on a business card and they haven't viewed your website before, they will go to that capture page as well. And the rest of it, you guys can just sort of work out. We've been through most of it, but everything else is pretty straightforward there. So any questions, guys? We will spend a few minutes. Pretty much any other questions you've got are probably going to complicate everyone, but if you do have questions, I'll answer them the best I can. But what you can do now with this webinar is literally just save it when I email out the recording, which will take me a while to download. It's over an hour, and then you can just have it as a tool. So you'll be able to pause it, play it, pause it, play it. If you just do it step by step like we just did then, anyone's going to be able to set this up. But as leaders, you'll know how to do it for your team now. But we'll have this as a tool. If someone asks you how to set it up, it is time consuming to do that. I mean, that's an hour which can confuse them, takes an hour out of your business. Just copy and paste this webinar recording and send it to them and get them to set it up. If they have problems, tell them to contact Brian. If they still have problems, then you can sort it out for them probably in 10 minutes because they got most of it done. So I really wanted to get that across to you guys. I've done the presentation in Queensland, but there were many people that weren't there. Lots of new people coming on. Record it, use it as a tool, and we are up and running with a very powerful, sexy conversion system that anybody could do with no technical ability. I'm so excited to use that, and that's all I ever do. I prospect the same way everyone else prospects. I give people a phone call. I tap them into the system, whether it's a live event, a live webinar, a three-way, a face-to-face. I send them through one link to my Jbuilder. I follow them up with a call. I enroll them. I take them through the Getting Started training. That's all I ever do. Match energy with energy, and I'll work with the willing. That's as complicated as my business is. I don't do anything else. And that's all you ever need to do, if that. So hope that helps you guys. Hope you got something out of it. And I'll run through any questions that you have. Okay, Linda's got a question on my leader generation page. It doesn't have the phone number field. Remember, Linda, if you do this step by step, you can't get it wrong. It's impossible. So what you need to do is go to your lead capture page, make sure it's switched to on, make sure you choose phone number, click on save, okay, and your phone number will be there. All right, so I think I covered a pretty good job. Just lots of thank yous and awesome webinar, and my team are going to love this. And thanks very much for your responses. It's been absolutely awesome. But yeah, there probably shouldn't be too many questions because you can just follow this step by step from the recording. And I think we covered just about everything there. All right, awesome work, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for all your feedback. Thanks for hanging in there. How many we have? Nearly 100 people on the webinar. Fantastic. So really great part of the day. If you're at home, lunch break, overseas, you can jump on the webinar and we'll record them all every single Thursday. Make sure you send them on to your team when you get the recording. Of course, they'll be on the JFire Facebook page, the recordings. So make sure you go to that page. This is facebook.com/JFire International. Okay, that's our team that all of you guys are involved in. These webinars are just for our team, so that's another major advantage of being part of our JFire team. So every single Thursday at this time, we'll run a different training. It's going to be a different presenter. So one week it could be on internet marketing. It could be on social media. It might be on Jbuilder. It might be on JSocial. It might be on phone scripts. It might be on role playing. It might be on prospecting. It might be, who knows, every different angle of personality types. So it's up to the leader to choose their subject title. We'll get the subject title out to you. We'll market it. We'll record it. We'll have all of these trainings in our JFire Facebook page and our website. So you're going to be able to access them anytime, to work on them, to give them out to your new people. Fully automated system to build your business. So I really believe now, with everything that's happening with JEUNESSE, with everything that's happening with our products, new products being launched in Macau, the growth, the systems we have in place, the team, there's not one weak link. There's not one excuse. There's not one reason for you not creating whatever dreams you have through the JEUNESSE Global network marketing opportunity. Over the last 3 years, it's just got better and better and better. In the beginning, USA shipping, USA costs, no warehouse, no general manager, no marketing materials, no such thing as Jbuilder. We have everything you'll ever need to build your business at your fingertips right now. There is not one other thing that I would even wish for. And I know that it'll just keep getting better and better and blowing our minds. So work hard, put your bum down, reach out for help, tap into the system, and we'll see you next Thursday on the training webinar. Go J Fire, go Jeunesse. Thanks, guys.